American and Soviet tanks just 100 meters apart, locked in a 16-hour standoff. Rounds of ammunition loaded in the middle of Berlin. The wrong twitch of a finger could have started World War III. But here's the twist. Not a single shot was fired. And the reason? A secret channel used behind the scenes. Let me show you exactly how it happened. In 1961, Berlin was one of the biggest flashpoints on Earth. After the Berlin Wall went up, tensions escalated fast. The Soviets claimed East Berlin. The West refused to acknowledge it. According to the post-war agreement, Allied forces, America, Britain, and France, had the right to move freely through Berlin. But East German border guards started checking ideas. That might not sound like a big deal, but to the US it was, because it wasn't East Germany's call to make it. It was a Soviet-American issue. So when American diplomat E. Allen Leitner was stopped by East German guards on October the 22nd, the US responded hard. They sent military police armed to escort Leitner through the checkpoint. No negotiation, no compromise, message sent. But the Soviets saw the escort as aggression. On October the 26th, the US moved tanks near Checkpoint Charlie. Visible warning, do not cross this line. And then things exploded. The Soviet tanks arrived first at Checkpoint Charlie. T-54 tanks stood in front of the border, crossing before the Americans also brought their tanks into position. In response, General Lucius de Clay ordered American tanks to be driven to the checkpoint. It is a calculated provocation. Berliners freeze. They've seen tanks before, but not like this. This felt different. Too deliberate. By 5 p.m., 10 US M48 pedants are parked just 100 meters from 10 Soviet T-55s. Engines don't stop. One wrong order, and the Cold War turns hot. As the sun sets, crowds begin to gather. Tourists, locals, journalists. Some climb rooftops, others press up against sandbags. Cameras click, cigarettes burn down. It's not just a standoff, it's a stage. Each tank a performer in a geopolitical theater. And the world watches. Far beyond Berlin, the alert spreads like wildfire. NATO forces in West Germany are told to prepare. Pilots sit in cockpits, bombers on standby. In the United States, Strategic Air Command is placed on high alert. Nuclear bombers scramble, not to strike, but to signal we are ready. Soviet reinforcements arrive, not all at once but in rotation. Tanks roll forward toward the line, then reverse. Then another comes forward. It's a psychological pressure, a military illusion designed to confuse, to intimidate. Are they prepared for something bigger? No one knows, and that's the point. The American tanks hold firm. The M48s sit with gunners' hands and cold steel triggers. No radios crackle with orders, just the low hum of idling engineers and the metallic groan of shifting weight. This is a staring contest between nuclear giants. But not in DC. A secret channel is activated. Robert F. Kennedy, President Kennedy's brother, contacts Georgy Bolshakov, a Soviet KGB operative posing as a journalist in Washington. Their message is simple. Let's both step back, quietly. No one loses face. No one shoots. By 10:30 a.m. October the 28th, the Soviet tanks begin to back up, just a few meters. Then the US tanks mirror them, step by step, in perfect silence. For every Soviet tank that is removed, the US follows with one of them. Until by 11 a.m., the face-off is over. No declaration, no treaty. Just a silent agreement between two superpowers who knew how close they'd come to Armageddon. The wall stayed. The Cold War continued. But for one day, just one, the world got lucky. But if you thought tanks pointing at each other was tense, wait until you hear how one man flew a homemade hot air balloon over the Berlin Wall with his kids on board. Stick around for part 1, The Great Escapes of East Germany.